It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Jimmy Nelson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Ahmad Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Nelson has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Jose Fernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Matt Harvey is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Dustin Lutz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Craig Redmond, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes is after it.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. It's taken, strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Conforto going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, pretty boy Jefferson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Now it's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1. We are still scoreless. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading off with the Mets, center fielder, Yoenis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Conforto, base runner at first with 1 out. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Got him to go down swinging there. Lucas Duda goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. This is on the ground over the first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bryant, a Nevada native who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. The Scotty's on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Will McBride. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Line drive to center field. Cespedes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Rosario.
So stepping in, Ahmad Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Into the box now, Jose Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Javier Baez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Javier Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Baez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Dustin.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Lutz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Center fielder number 7, Craig.
Digging in now, Craig Redmond. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lutz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Harvey pauses. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a strike. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Lutz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Right fielder.
Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, pretty boy Jefferson. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, captain Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Harvey. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Will McBride.
Leading up for the Brewers, catcher, Will McBride.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Slider swung on and grounded towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that misses 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Dustin.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Dustin Lutz. He singled his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Ahmad Rosario, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Popped him up. Jefferson has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next for the Mets, Jose Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Craig Redmond, who started out here for Milwaukee, with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Brewers get on board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pretty Boy Jefferson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Next for Milwaukee, Chris Bryant. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In there, 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Piscotty is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Yelich is under it. 2 down. So striding in, Lucas Duda, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Redmond waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Mets strand one. They trail this one 1-0. In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one just missed outside. The pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher Will McBride.
So coming to the plate, Will McBride. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Short, hit hard. Rosario takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier
Here's Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Harvey's ready. First pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Nelson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ben Revere will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun on the run. He's got it one away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Timothy Green will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Ahmad Rosario, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets 1. Addison Reed is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Addison Reed.
Into the box now, Dustin Lutz.
Second baseman, Dustin Lutz.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Digging in and looking for more, Craig Redmond will swing it from the left side right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. High pop-up. Fernandez is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Pretty Boy Jefferson. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Redmond is off at first with 2 away. Right side hit hard. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Comes up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in to start the ninth, Jose Fernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Jake McGee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Fouled off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Jefferson is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Number 4 will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson earns his first win of the season. Matt Harvey pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jake McGee earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ballgame this afternoon.